Hey there, everybody. You ready to get into a soulmate reading for soulmates in separation? And we're just going to see what messages this person has for you today. So as I'm shuffling, please just take a moment and feel your person's energy and see if you can connect spiritually before the reading. Hi, Natural Mystic. Hi, Linglicious. Good morning. Where are you from? Hi, Doja. All right, let's get in. So if you're in separation, this is for you. This is a message of whatever you need to know from them and kind of what the current energy is between the two of you, like what's going on. I feel like this is going to be how you perceive it. The bottom of the deck is going to say what's really going on. So bottom of the deck, the overall underall feeling between you guys is my love for you is deeper than the ocean, which means you guys really do love each other. It's not fake, pretend. It's real. It's real for the both of you. And at least that can give you some comfort into knowing that your situation isn't false in any way and that you're not losing your mind over it for nothing, or you're not fantasizing about something that's not real. This is, here to tell you what you're feeling is very real. It's real for them as much as it is for you. Let's see what your consciousness says about all of this. We have Temperance, the Empress, High Priestess, and please forgive me, I'm sorry. All right, so in your conscious reality, you believe that this is being healed. It's in God's hands. If you just give it some more time, if you're just going to stay patient, my gosh, this can transform, this can be healed. That it's possible and that you should have hope in this connection. That your love is only growing, that you're both growing. You're both expanding into your spirituality also. And in your consciousness, you know that your person is sorry for the pain and discomfort they've told you, and they've probably even, or caused you, and they've probably even told you this in person, that I am sorry for any suffering, any pain, anything that we've been through in the past. All right, but what is really going on? Let's take a look at the reality of your relationship. We have the deadly sins, the devil card. We have I love you. We have I'm not ready for what you have to offer. And we have intuition, which is very much related to the High Priestess. These two are related, so I see an X there. And I think that's a sign that this is about an X. Obviously, you guys are separated, so it is an X, duh. But with the Empress and the Devil, major arcana, the I love you and balance is Lover's card and Temperance. So I feel like those are connected diagonally. The biggest part of your reality right now is that you're both, or at least one of you, stuck in a karmic relationship. And it's about doing the wrong things. And it's about causing pain and suffering and being addicted. Okay, I fixed it. Sorry about that. I had to put it on my focus. Okay. So anyways, okay, back to this. So addiction, and it's I love you, that's not the problem. It's that I'm obviously stuck into this situation and I am not ready. I'm not ready for union. That's the reality. In their intuition, they know you're the right one for them. And they hope that you guys have a future. You also hope that, though. You've been waiting around for this person to get their, you know what, together for a while. And patience looks like it's your best virtue. You have been more than patient with this soulmate in separation. From what the reading is telling me, they've never really let go of you. They've kept this going somehow. With the Devil card, it could be in secret, or it could be something about broken promises. Like maybe they've kept you around through promises they never really fulfilled. Maybe they keep buying time. But somehow, one way or another, your soulmate has bought more time with you than maybe you were willing to give. I think the worst part, though, with the High Priestess connected to I love you, is they withhold the words I love you. It's almost like buried treasure. It's like I have something special for you, but we have to go through this process to get it. And so they've kept you, if you will, in the rat race, chasing love. And simply put, chasing the words, I love you. You've been waiting to hear that. That's kind of the end goal game, is I just want to hear this person tell me they love me, because I know they do. That's a fact. My love for you is deeper than the ocean. You know they love you, but they're not saying it. And you're probably, people watching too, how do you know this person loves this individual? Does it mean everyone that watches the video that their person that's in separation loves them? No. The person that loves you, it's only going to resonate with the person that this reading validates. So right now we have Sagittarius and Capricorn and Pisces. Okay. We even have a little Aquarius here, believe it or not, the energy of Aquarius. So if those signs don't resonate with you, that's definitely not going to match up. But also, let's talk about your relationship situation. Number one, the only way this reading is going to resonate with you, as a matter of fact, is if this person has literally said to you, I'm sorry. And that could be, I'm sorry for being distant. I'm sorry for hurting you. I'm sorry for everything. It could, be a general I'm sorry. Or it could be a, very detailed, this is what I'm sorry about. But for whoever this resonates for, this individual would have already apologized. And I'm not predicting that they will. The only way this reading is going to resonate for someone is if they already have apologized. So I want to make that clear, because people are going to be trying to force fit a reading for their situation. And the problem with that is you're going to come back, a month later, maybe a year later, and be like, they've never apologized. They've never come back. It's over, and I moved on. And now I'm going to be talking to somebody else. That's why I'm specifying exactly who this reading is for. That way it's not an open door for everyone. Because even though this reading is free and it's general for whoever clicks on this video, there is special energy that it's connecting to. And I feel like in modern days, how the spiritual realm has learned to connect in virtual readings is by a mutual exchange of energy. For example, you being subscribed, you liking the video, you commenting on the video. That gives you a much stronger energy pool into the general reading, where it's a little bit different for someone who's just sliding through, forwarding to the middle, and seeing if there's something in that middle piece that's for them. That may not resonate for them because they're not really here for it. So, you know, again, this energy exchange is going to be like, oh, these readings really resonate with me, or they don't. Another time I see the spiritual realm pulling live readings that are free and really resonating with people is people that have ordered private readings from the reader, that they're interacting, that they're friends in real life, or they've seen each other face to face, or they've ordered something and something comes from, you know, my house and ends up at your house. Then I feel like that energy exchange is pretty strong. So I just want to put that out there for those of you that are trying to fish for, is this my reading? Why is this person attached to you? Let's ask why. Hi, Peaches. Good to see you, my love. All right, so why is this person attached to your energy with the devil? They can't let you go. You know, there's karmas, of course, but nonetheless, they've never really let you go, even in separation. So why is this person attached? Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have, you guys have a very intense chemistry. That's one of the biggest reasons they've never let go and they're still hanging on to you, because you and them have something very close between one another that nobody else is going to have. Whenever you guys kiss, whenever you guys hold each other, whenever you guys touch, it's electric and it's on fire. So I just want you to know, like, this person is hanging on to you because they feel like they're never going to have with anybody else what they have with you. And not only that, it's just your energy is so intense to them. It means a lot to them. You have a high frequency and they need to be connected to you chemically. You guys have this beautiful spiritual bond. Another reason they have this karmic connection to you is forgiveness. Interesting. Followed by divine feminine. They feel like you're the only one that truly forgives them. Like there's just not a lot of other people in this world that would look at them with love and really forgive them the way you do. You actually don't just say it. It's not just words to you, it's actions. And so whatever they've done, which was very, very devilish, wow, was not easily forgivable, but you forgave them when probably nobody else would ever forgive them for what they've done. So they're aware that you are a generous, loving, kind, spiritual person, and that's what makes you the divine feminine in their eyes with the Empress. And this is why they love you so much, because you have a kind, pure heart. Tell me why they're not ready. Why is this person not ready and holding back from my collective? Why is that happening? Robotic. Okay, so they feel they have to pull away. All right, they have to. They're like, I don't want to, but I feel like I need to do that. It's out of their control. You could consider this karma. You can consider that fate. You can even say maybe it's a little bit of manipulation. But whatever it is, they feel like they don't have control. Because if their body and spirit could just snap its fingers and say, I want to be with my feminine, they would. But something's holding them back and they are forced to pull away from you. It's a spiritual entity or power, or just it's karma. Spirit, how do you see this coming together? Tell me about, please forgive me, and intuition. Tell me about that. So we have a strategy. So they have a plan. They also consider you their best friend. Best friend. Best friend. Maybe you didn't know that, but they do consider you a best friend. And look, they do want life renewed, okay? They want trust, life renewed, and best friend. They definitely intend in the future to apologize to you and be with you in some kind of a reunion or reconciliation. This person is very serious about that. Let's get a little bit more intel on your what feels like DM. A little more info. Tell me about this person. I finally see I'm doing some shadow work. This person's been in the dark for a while without you, with Temperance. I'm no good, I'm toxic. There they are, just admitting, yes, I'm in devil energy. Also, we have, I know you're running out of time. Well, them. But there's some sense of impatience. They really miss you. I miss your warmth, and, you know, they're getting the cold shoulder. They may be giving you the cold shoulder. You may be giving them the cold shoulder. Either way, it's, I miss the way things used to be. I wish things could be better between us. I definitely see my problem, and I see what the issue is. And I'm really hearing the issue is not you. It's not the problem. So what do they really want to say about, I finally see I'm no good, and I know I'm running out of time? I'm seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities. I'm sorry I hurt you. So you've got I'm sorry, what, 2 times today? Plus forgiveness. Again, you've had someone that definitely has apologized to you before. We also have please be patient with me. And bottom of the deck is I'm healing and it's painful. So again, it's just give me some more time. You know, don't snap your fingers and expect me to just bounce back because you're ready. Like, I need more time. I'm going through devil energy. This isn't easy. This is really, really hard. And they definitely expect you to have a level of patience, which I know you do. But this is someone that has been dabbling in dark forces or dabbling in dark energy that has affected your relationship on more than one level. This is someone that's going through karmic payback of deeds they've done even before you. This person is paying for things that were owed, you know, another lifetime perhaps, or just another relationship before you. Like, you guys may be thinking, well, I've been a divine partner and we're supposed to be together and I've done everything right. I don't know why I'm being kept from this relationship. I'm hearing, look at the previous relationship they were in. What kind of karma did they build up? Or what about karma before that? Another relationship. You know, this person is paying for past karmas. And I feel like part of their karma is you're not going to move on and be happy. Not that easily. You're going to have to do some reflection. You're going to have to suffer. Could be magic, could just be karma. But I know their inability to be with you is a karmic debt. The best prayer you can give your person to help is to pray for forgiveness for him from or her for all their past deeds, that those karmas be resolved, and that you and them should not have to continue paying for this, that those debts were paid in your separation, in your sadness, and in your suffering. Ask for healing and forgiveness from their previous partners, past life, or this world. Send out the vibe that you want them to give forgiveness. Because as long as people have been hurt by your person and it's been unresolved, your person's going to keep paying a very high, steep karmic bill, which is your separation. And I bet that's something you didn't know. I'm sure you didn't know that. I'm sure you thought that this suffering was something about you and about them, but really it was about their past. So this reading may come as a surprise. Because here you are thinking you're battling your own beast, but it's a previous beast. Trudy, sure, you can definitely do that. Of course. What does Spirit want you to know about this karmic debt? Again, as a divine person, you should really just be paying your own debts, you know? But sometimes when you're in love with someone, you come into contact with a soulmate. You're not just dealing with your own karmas. You know, you've got a whole handbag full of theirs. And this is just, we have a lot of forgiveness here to go through. And there's probably just issues for more than one person. So why don't you just help out and start praying for forgiveness from everyone so they can stop suffering in deadly sins, that they can start coming out of it. Pray for them, light candles for them, ask for forgiveness. Because I think that's really important. Spirit, what do you, okay. Well, it fell, but either way, we got the card. Okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. It was an important message from my son I had to get. Okay. So a message from Spirit. What am I looking for outside myself that is already within me? And this is your union. This is your companionship. This is feeling whole. So a message to someone here is that you are dealing with some sense of codependency. Because you are looking for an outside source of love and affection and relationship to complete you. And that's, you know, obviously an issue in its own sense, but Spirit wants to bring that up for you. Oh, great. Thank you. Incidentally, you're a tarot reader and a Reiki and organic energy practitioner and spiritual release therapist. I have faith in you, Steph. Thank you, Trudy. Leave your link in comments so people can reach out to you if they need help with any of those things. Thank you so much, Trudy. And everyone, you guys look out for her and see if there's anything she could do for you on that realm, especially Reiki and energy healing. It kind of goes coinciding with somatic healing, so that's really awesome. So, what are you looking for in this relationship? And then Spirit says in the back, are you looking for more guidance, confidence, or peace, or wisdom, or love, or just knowledge, whatever, anything? We can become overwhelmed with our search. We can get frustrated. We can never feel good enough. We feel like something's missing about us. It's time to go inward and find everything that you seek is already within you. All the answers that you needed are already lying within. Today's action is breathe in your favorite essential oil, inhale deeply into your belly, drop your shoulders and spend some time hanging out with your soul today. Ask for what you need and be ready for answers. All right, so ask for what you need. And a lot of that, I did a reading yesterday, and I hope you guys have a chance. It had low views. I don't know, maybe the title and the thumbnail didn't spark interest for everybody. But we spoke a lot in that message about spending time with spirit and how your source of creator wants to have a relationship with you, where it's not just asking the energy for things, not just seeking answers, but also just being a companion and loving one another and never feeling alone because you're already complete, because Spirit Source Creator is in you. So if Spirit Source Creator resides in your soul, what else could you be missing? Nothing. And that's the biggest message that Spirit wants to tell you, is like everything you seek is already here. And I am with you. Everything you want is already in reality. You just have to vortex that kind of vibration to bring it into the 3D, into this consciousness. But if you're not in the right vibe, it can't show up. How can $1 million show up in a poverty mentality? How can a marriage show up in a vortex of someone who's depressed and not taking care of themselves? How could the marriage show up? You know, and how could union show up when you're not ready to communicate? So these are things where it's like we already have something inside of us. We only need to ask ourselves and just go within. And the bottom of the deck here is, am I willing? You are at the edge of something great, and I know you can feel it. Yes, there's a risk, uncertainty, and imperfections ahead, definitely. There's failure probably ahead as well at some point, and there's a definite sense of vulnerability. But that's all a requirement. You must be brave to trust yourself more than ever before, because you're going to reach out for a dream that seems a bit too big to hang on to. But this is because you have to stretch yourself to a whole new level of your being, and you have to be willing, like the Fool card, to move into this new you with courage. So be brave. Follow your heart's compass. Lift the lid on your dreams and your traumas. Deal with them. Today's mantra is, it's possible. Everything's possible. Your reunion with this soul is possible. Your million, billion, trillion, whatever dollars is possible. Your banging body, your spiritually healed, emotionally evolved teacher self. Yeah, it's all possible. But are you willing to face all those trials to go get it? Because it's all part of the deal. And you know, that message is not just for you. That's a message for them, and that's something that your partner is learning, that I must reach out for more, that everything I have and want is already within me. They don't have to be in devilish ties, karmic connections, or lower vibe BS to get what they want. They don't need to worry. So your person is kind of opening up with their eye of intuition too on your connection and what's right for them. All right, so let's get some messages from your partner. Besides, they're sorry they hurt you. What else would your person want to say from their heart of hearts? You're my other half. I know that you are. You left a piece of me in your heart, and I left one within yours. That's beautiful. So you're their other half. I read and reread every message you've ever texted. Those words are deep in my heart. Bet you didn't know that. I feel you sending sexual energy my way. Believe me, it takes all of my self-control not to take advantage of that, basically, because they are in devilish energy. So they would love to take advantage of you on that level, but they haven't. They've had some reserve. They're not going to use you and abuse you and take advantage of you in that way. But get yourself ready for me, because I'm coming. Ooh, twin flame, soulmate, warning, I'm coming. I'm coming for you. Have patience, you know, with yourself mostly. Just have patience. This is getting dealt with. Spirit, where do you see this soulmate and separation reading going? What does the future hold? Bottom of the deck, get this. Promise. I promise we're going to be together one day. I promise we're going to be in union. And I promise I want to commit with you. That's where this is headed. You know, this is the bottom line overall energy for this soulmate and separation reading. That somewhere down this road in this lifetime in 3D, Spirit says there is a union. You know, you may not see it physically right now, but it's going to be there. This is why we have a promise. Also, we have trials of love. These are the lessons we learn along the way. Delight and desire is soon to come. The wedding cake. Better times ahead in the future. Yes, we go through round and around and around trials and tribulations, but that's all part of it. But what goes around comes around. And around means they might pull away in separation, but that only means they're coming back. So you guys have this constant, you're never really gone from me. You know, you guys have been through cycles. You've been through separations before, and then you've had reunions. So this is not the end. Right now, what lies ahead in the future is probably a little bit further away than you'd like to think. It's a little bit long distance from right now, but that's okay. Honestly, in my opinion, that means you've got plenty of time to get yourself together for them, because this is coming. So you've got some time on your hands to do some healing, to do some growing, some workshops, some self-love, self-care, some deep connection with Spirit, Source, Creator, building projects, building businesses, just becoming a better you. You've got time, and they've got time. And you know what? They need time because they're dealing with karmas. So believe me, they're going to come back again. It's a little bit down the road, long distance. It's kind of in the further future, but you guys are going to be together at one point. Right now, they are your secret admirer. They love you more than they say, or they love you, period, even if they don't say it. You are the key to their heart, and you're their love song. I love you like a love song, baby. I love you like a love song. I don't know that song. Who is that, Selena Gomez? Whatever. I don't know. That's what I'm hearing. Standards and boundaries are a necessity, not an accessory. You can't just have boundaries as, oh yeah, side piece. I do have boundaries. No, it's a main part of this component of union. You must have standards and boundaries. Make sure you're meeting them with yourself and with other people. All right, I think I'm pretty much done. I think I'll just pull one more oracle here for these soulmates and separation. Bottom of the deck is demonstrate love. Find out what's important to the people around you right now and act on it. Grandparents, children, friends and family members, neighbors. You know, if you want more love in your life, you do need to be more loving. I think a lot of the times, all of us, maybe I'm just speaking for myself here, but we tend to withhold our love for the perfect moment. We hold it all back and we're like, I'm going to save up this love. Like, I'm going to be such a better person when I'm in union. I'm going to be so this, that, fill in the blanks once I'm in union. Oh, I'm really going to fulfill my purpose and I'm going to do this in the world and I'm going to treat my family like this. And, you know, life's just going to be grand. You know, once I'm in union, I'm going to be able to be a much better person. But this card is like, do it now. Why are you waiting? People need your love today. Don't hold back on them because you're depressed. Don't hold back on them because you're lonely or you're sad or you're busy. Demonstrate to the people that you do love. And demonstrate means don't just think you love them. Don't just say it. This is better. This is more than words. Demonstrate it. Show people by being there, being present, sending them a gift, giving them physical hugs, being an ear to listen, being a shoulder to cry on, spending time with these people, demonstrating it by being physically present. And that's what this card is saying. Don't just hold back all your time because you're busy growing and you're doing introspective work, mental, spiritual work. Take time out and get physical with the people you love. Work better, work stronger. I don't know. And the next one is slow down. When you are so excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. That's true. We could put one foot in front of the other, right? Really quick and trip and fall. We get so excited. We hit the ground running and we're like, oh yeah, this is the end goal. I'm going to get there in 30 days. It's like, slow down. Progress comes as it comes. Don't get ahead of yourself. Mind your body also. If your body's feeling tired and exhausted, you should honor it because it's like, hey, I'm not ready for all that jazz. Not right now. I need you to honor me and do me right and treat me with loving care because I'm your only vessel and vehicle that's going to get you from point A to point B. So if your body's screaming at you, slow down, take a day off, relax, take a vacation, sleep in, don't do anything for the day, leave the laundry piled and the dishes in the sink. You need to listen because your body can't just go, go, go because everyone thinks it's a great idea. Everyone's like marking down your progress and your productivity. Like, do you really have a little Oompa Loompa around you that's like, okay, today was a success. You did A, B, C, and D. I judge you on your progress and you did great. You did so many things. I'm not saying anything's wrong with having goals. But I'm saying something's wrong if you have a bunch of goals and a drained body. And Spirit's saying that too. So think about getting some things off your plate. Maybe designate. Is that right? Or delegate? Yeah. Delegate some things that maybe you could to other people. Think about that. All right, so this concludes this reading. I'm going to take the 100 Club questions. Whoever's here and has a 100 Club membership, let me know. I'm going to go to my list and see how many, who's got whatever left. If you want to be a part of the 100 Club, it's available on my website. If you want it free, you can be an ultimate member. Peaches, I know you have one, so if you're here, you can get 1 to 2 questions because you're an ultimate member. Doja, I think you're on your last one, honey. And that may be giving you an extra one even when you didn't have it. But let me see. But again, if you guys want to be a part of this, please join it. It's only $100. It's 1 to 2 questions when I randomly do 100 club readings like today. Hi, Jay. All right, guys, remember this is a journey, not a destination. You guys just keep swimming. So, Cherie. Who else is here? I'm trying to find them in here. But I'm not going to do questions for people that are not live with me is the only trick or the only catch. Because how do I know what your question is? I can't do that. So I need you guys to be live with me with 100 clubs. Let's see. Sorry, I should have a bookmark on my notebook on where I had these names, but I didn't, so I just have to read. I hope this is even the right notebook. Well, poop. Gosh, been through like 100 pages of notes already. Okay, Jaquita. I don't know if you're, okay, so I don't know if you're any longer an ultimate member, but if you would like to be, just pay that and today you will get your questions. And don't forget, guys, if you want to save about $500 on the ultimate subscription, which is like 4 months of free, you can pay for the whole year ahead of time and you get like 4 months free. So if you guys want to do that, you can to be an ultimate member. Plus you get a free deck of my tarot cards if you pay the year up front for being an ultimate member. So you get these cards. Okay, so I don't know if anyone's interested in that, but if you were thinking with your tax returns, something positive you could do with that money. My thing is, if you're the kind of girl or guy that loves tarot and would love to have readings monthly, and you want to save thousands of dollars with any reader, you would want to jump into some kind of a membership that saves you over half of what you would normally spend. So a wise investment for your whole year of readings would be to spend on the ultimate membership. That's going to be able to lock you in on a price monthly where you're going to have, what, 5 readings for free included monthly, plus like a lot of questions that are usually $15 a question, just a lot of questions, random, free. So yeah, if you guys are thinking about it, that would be a really wise investment. All right. I love you like a love song, baby. And of course, I can't find the list, but nonetheless, I somewhat remember who had what, and I know more or less who has these 100 clubs. So if you are pretty much aware that you are part of the 100 Club, go ahead and ask me 1 to 2 questions today. And if you had ordered an emergency reading over the last 30 days, you get to go ahead and have a free one. A free question. Yep, because I'm not seeing the checklist. Well, lucky you, because I cannot account. But nonetheless, I'll have to find that at some other point. Let's go ahead and do it. All right. So, Doja, for my last 100, you can get 2, Doja. I'm going to go ahead and give you 2 today because I'm being nice. So, Doja, go ahead and ask me 2. What you want to ask Spirit, what's coming up in the next 3 months? All right. I will do that. And you get to have another one because I just want to be nice because I love you. Terry, my timing is either perfect or off completely regarding readings and podcast. Oh, hi, Terry. Bessie, you're right. I did not know that it can be transference. That's interesting. Mia, I'm passing the word to my daughter and her friends to subscribe to Maddie's channel. Some have younger cousins, brothers, and sisters. Thank you so much. Yeah, we haven't posted a new vid yet, but we're going to do that soon. All right, so Peaches, are you still here? Because you have the 100 Club, and I don't see her in the chat. Hi, JJ. Bessie, you're welcome. All right. I love you like a love song, baby. So let's get in. These are beautiful cards. Look at that. I love, this is like my favorite, I have to admit. Hi, Karima. Am I doing donation? I sure will. I don't have too many 100 Clubbers, so I'd be glad to do your reading now if you want one. I'm going to do Doja's. Peaches was supposed to have a question, but I think she left for whatever reason. So I'll just get her next time. And Karima, yeah, if you want one, go ahead. Let me just put these cards away for Doja. These cards are available on my website if you guys are interested in this deck. Okay, honey. And Karima, you should think about being a part of the 100 Club membership. I mean, the ultimate. It will give you a bunch of free readings monthly that's already in the bag prepaid for. You save almost $500. So you're getting like over about 4.5 months free of ultimate membership services. And you know, if you have a reading during that mid-time days, you know, if I have $15 questions, you could always just randomly ask other questions in between for extra, but it would save you a lot of money. It would probably save you in total from all the readings, probably save you about $2,000. But monthly, like as far as the membership, if you pay for it all at once, like on a credit card, it saves you almost $500. So I don't know. It's just an idea if you were thinking about it. And she probably left when I said that. All right, Doja, do you have a specific deck? Any deck? Okay. What's really great about the 100 Club is when you ask a question, I get to use as many decks and cards as I want. Whereas when you pay for one question, it's $15 for a card and a bottom of the deck. So 100 Club is basically $10 a question. And you get 10 questions through a course of time. Could be a year, could be 2 years, however long you want to put it out. Could be just 10 months if you want to do it monthly. But it gives you the ability to have a pretty big reading at the times that I do these readings. And it saves you, obviously, how much money? If I pull out 18 cards at $15 a card, how much money does that save you? A lot. So just consider being a part of the 100 Club, because it does save you a drastic amount of money on questions. So again, it's 1 to 2 questions at a time. I try to do these monthly. Sometimes I might do them bi-weekly, but they'll be available. And they're rather large readings. So again, that is free if you're an Ultimate member. All right, Doja, but let's see what's going to come up for you in the next 3 months. Hi, Karima. I'm glad you're back. I wanted to give you a little message. If you want to save some money, I have this special going on, and I just want to give you a heads up because I know you like to get questions from me, girl, and I want to save you some money. So if you have a credit card, or you're getting a tax return, like a substantial amount of money, or you have someone that loves you and wants to give you a gift, an expensive gift, instead of choosing a Prada purse, why don't you think about this one? I have an Ultimate membership. If you pay for the year for the Ultimate membership, it's $1,000. It saves you almost $500. It's, to be exact, $465 off of the monthly membership fees. So you're getting months for free. So you're paying for a year and you're getting a few months for free. But not only that, you're saving half off on all the other questions. You get 3 major large readings monthly. And then you're a member of the 100 Club. And the 100 Club is where I can pull out 20 cards for one question. And it's only $10 a question. So the membership for the 100 Club is $100. You get 10 questions. I do 100 Club readings maybe once a month, sometimes twice a month, sometimes every other month. It just depends when I do them. But if you are a member of the 100 Club, you get 10 questions, and I get to pull as many cards as I want for the 100 Clubbers. So it's a savings of, well, obviously hundreds of dollars right there, because you get a lot of cards for your money. So $10 a question versus $15 a card, and you get lots of cards. So it's a big savings if you do the 100 Club or you're a member, unlimited member. Not only that, if you're an unlimited member, you get 50% off of emergency readings. So it's next day readings, and you get 20% off of all other purchases. So cards, classes, anything on my shop. But also with the year in advance payment for the Ultimate membership, I give you $133 value of my Rose Tarot. So you get this deck for free with being an Ultimate member if you pay for the year up front. And that's through a credit card or, you know, what other ways you find of payment. But if you want to do that, you can. And I just wanted to put that out there for you to save you lots of money in the long run, because you'll have a whole 12 months of readings included. And if you wanted to get an extra reading, like just random day, like it's a Wednesday and I don't have the reading scheduled right now, but you're coming in and something happened, you know, you can still do the $15 a card questions. But I just wanted to put that out there to think, you know, if you want, you could be a part of that and save you some money. Okay, girl. Yeah, just wanted to let you know. I love you. And we can even split it. So for people that have trouble paying for the year membership all at once, if you want to do something like half now and half later, like half this month and half next month, I can work that out with you and then activate your membership when you're done paying it. Then your membership will be activated. So I can do 500 now and 500 next month or the following. If you guys want to be an ultimate member for the year, you can do that. Okay, but I just wanted to give you guys that announcement. Okay. So Doja, let's see what Spirit wants to tell you over the next 3 months. Spirit, what does Doja need to know over the next 3 months? Yes, you're after Doja. Wow, are you dealing with a Leo, Doja Cell? 2 lions up in here. Wow, union is happening though. Look at that. So something you need to know is right now there might be a struggle financially, but if you are willing to dedicate yourself to your higher purpose, and if you're able to get out of a lack mentality, abundance is going to happen for you. Because I feel like there's something that you need to know. If you want to unlock powerful abundance, you can't say no to things. If someone says, do you have money for this? You can't say, no, I don't have money for that right now. Scratch that, erase it, rephrase it. I don't have money for that yet. It's coming to me though. Don't use the word no when it comes to abundance. If someone calls you and says, you're late on your bill, can you pay this right now? Don't say, no, I can't. Just say, I can't yet. I should have it very soon. Okay? Don't say no. Don't say no when it comes to money. When you want to go out shopping for things and you're telling yourself, I don't have money for that. I wish I had money for that. You're creating lack, need, and want, and less than. So you really need to have this mentality of, I have it. Because you need to unlock the situation with your abundance. Because you're actually meant to have a lot of money, a lot of financial success. You're meant for that. But right now it's up in the clouds. It's out of touch. And you need to call it in. So make sure you have a healthy relationship with money and that you're using your words correctly when it comes to money, because money's listening. Abundance is listening, and it's not going to come in for you in that way. But you're going to be getting some opportunities over the next 3 months to change your relationship with money. And so this is a period over 3 months of changing how you feel and how you think and how you manifest money into your life. You're meant for great abundance. Speak abundance on your life. So it's never no, it's not right now. When it comes to your relationship, I do feel like there's a Leo somewhere involved here. This person is letting their pride and ego get in the way of why you guys are not communicating or not communicating correctly. Like this person's like, I want to open up to you and be vulnerable, but I can't. I can't right now. There's something inside me that's preventing me. And it's not that I don't want to talk to you, it's that I won't let my pride get out of the way. for me to do it. I do get the sense this person wants to apologize, but hasn't had the BALLS to do it. So I do feel like this person is feeling the urge to apologize to you. And over the next 3 months, you should expect some form of an apology. And the biggest thing I can let you know is that he's working on it. He's working on conquering his ego, his inner demons, his devil side. I feel like you guys are going to be in a solid relationship, and that's definitely in the future. You and your person are going to come together. Like that's going to happen. It's not going to happen right away, but it's on the way. It's happening. I feel like in a month and 3 weeks, your person's going to be on track to being back in communion with you in some sense. A month and 3 weeks. So expect this person in that amount of time to be reaching out into some kind of a union with you. Now, what has been holding him back for so long? I've been healing and seeing you in my dreams. So it's been unrealistic. It's not been a reality for him. It's just been in dream world, fantasy. And good news is on the way. All right. So I like that. Again, a month and 3 days is what I'm seeing. I'm sorry, a month and 3 weeks. I don't know why I said a month and 3 days. A month and 3 weeks. You are this person's divine feminine. That's a confirmation for you. You need to put some kind of fire in your bedroom. That came up. Whether it be a strong candle or one of those little torches that are like lit by alcohol, you know, and they kind of have those little glass torches, but put some fire in your bedroom because that's going to call him closer to you. You're going to be calling in chemistry and romance. Ooh, true love, definitely with this fire energy. I love it. Oh, twin flame. So it is a twin flame, Doja, and you are going to have life renewed. Again, I feel like he's not going to really be strong back in your picture for a month and 3 weeks. During that time, you need to call him in. Call him in with fire. Call him in with candles. Make sure your bed sheets have burgundy, red, or pink, some kind of romantic color in the bed sheets. And get those fires going on the nightstands. That's going to be important. He does love you, and his ego's in the way. You're probably like, well, what's wrong? Why is his ego here being a problem? You know, he's fighting his own inner battles. He's got pride and ego. He's got selfishness to conquer, attitude to conquer. He loves you, though. I feel like he's too proud to really be vulnerable and open up about his feelings. I feel like he's more of a secret admirer than anything. He has so much more going on inside than he expresses on the outside. Is a Leo tropical? Okay. You are, or he is? I'm hearing you need to cook more. Like you don't cook enough. 4 of Wands, freedom. 5 of Cups in reverse, sadness in reverse. That's good. Judgment. You know, in about 4 weeks, you're going to start to feel healthy, happy, put together. Your body's going to come into place. Your home's going to feel real settled, real organized, real clean. You're going to come out of a depression over the next 3 months. You've been a little bit sunken into a depression, okay? But you're finally dealing with it. You're coming out of that state, And the past is going to get brought back up, but it's not for what you think. It's about bringing you guys together. It's about unfinished business. So I see unfinished business getting dealt with in the next 3 months. Expect that phone call. People are going to be wondering what's different about you, what changed. But you're going through a death. Okay? So a spiritual death, angel of transformation. Get ready to transform your life. Over the next 3 months, you're going to look different, feel different, and act different. But more importantly, your energy around you is way different. And so as long as you're changing your abundance mindset and you're working to get out of your depression or sadness, if you will, sadness, grief, then things are going to dramatically change. But he's definitely coming back in the picture. And he wants to be back in your life. So again, yeah, I have to predict a month and 3 weeks. You're going to see some big changes with him. I love it. But he does love you. I know that. Let's get a direct message from him, just a little bonus, because I am letting you get 2 questions for free, even though you were on your last. Let's see. What does he want to tell you from his heart of hearts? I'm not giving up on us. I was in denial. And see, I didn't know how to express myself. That's like the whole lot, you know? You may feel like, oh, he's given up on me. We're done. No, the judgment's coming. Miracles happen. The reinvention of this connection is definitely here. Life renewed, okay? And you got the union card with your Emperor, with your Leo, nonetheless. So you are going to get a second chance at this within the next 3 months. So don't give up on him, because miracles happen. And that's what you need to know. Good news are on the way. He has been seeing you in dreams. You've probably been seeing him too. That's normal. It just kind of sets you guys up for what's coming. So remember, right now, today, tomorrow, I want to talk to you. I want to be vulnerable. I want to share, but I'm afraid, you know? So he's holding back. That's his pride and ego. But I really feel like he's going to be opening up and feeling comfortable with you in a month and 3 weeks. So there you go, girl. Mark your calendars. Let me know what's going on in a month and 3 weeks, okay? Let me know how it went. Yes, Karima, go ahead and ask your question, girl. Sahima, hi, honey. Nicolette, hi. Could someone explain how donations work for a reading? Is it per reading or a certain amount? So it's $15 a question, and it gives you 1 card plus the bottom of the deck. If you want more than 1 card, you just donate 2 or 3 times more. If you spend over $100, you get bonus cards, okay? That being said, I have other packages. I have 100 Club, which is what I'm doing today, which is 10 questions over any period of time. And you get unlimited amount of cards. So just like Doja Cell that I just did, she's part of the club. So she paid $100 and she gets 10 questions over the next period amount of time. Well, she's actually done with her questions today. She already got her 10 questions, but she's had it for like a while. So if you want to be a part of that, you can, and then you can get unlimited cards, you know, whenever I do 100 Club readings. But I do $15 lightning round questions where I kind of at the end of every video give you that option to ask a question about something. And so that is available. If you're a member on my website, you get 3 $15 questions for the month. And you could do them all at once. You can get 3 sets of cards, 3 bottoms of the deck, or you could just do 1 at a time. But that's included with your membership. And if you want to do a lesser amount membership monthly, I have a $33.33 membership, and it's a membership to create abundance in your life. You get 2 readings monthly, so one 11/11 Oracle and a Celtic Cross reading on the 22nd. And you get one $15 question, so a card in the bottom of the deck monthly. And that's included. So if you want to do that, you can always subscribe, because for the amount of 2 cards, you could get 2 readings plus a question. So yeah, but those are available that way, or you could just pay through Cash App and my website. And that's in the description below. Cash App, if you have it, is money symbol tag. Let that SHIT go, 1111. You could donate through there, or just go to my website. Top left corner under services, there should be a link for donations. And you can donate per card over there. And then just come back and type your question, and I'll go ahead and answer. And that accepts all forms of financial payment, and it also takes care of international. All right. So Karima, have I been on his mind today? What are his current thoughts and feelings? What does he currently want to say from his heart that he isn't saying? All right, let's take a look. I'll use a few different decks. Holy Spirit, please guide and direct me for Karima. Please guide and direct me for Karima. Has she been on his mind today? Has she been on his mind? What's been on his mind? What's been in his heart? You're welcome, Nicolette. You're welcome to post a question for $15 on whatever site, or be a member, and I'd be happy to answer your question. If you do purchase the membership to get the 3 questions today, the 3 cards, I'll be happy to throw in bonus cards. I'll throw in up to 5 bonus cards. Show me so heal. Show me so heal. Show me so heal. Does he wear glasses? Because I just got... Yes, you can do Cash App, honey. And the tag should be in the description below. My link. Karima, does your person wear glasses? For some reason, I just got a vision of somebody wearing black rimmed glasses. And it's, to me, that's like I'm looking closely at something. I'm focusing on something. I'm looking into something with more detail, with more scrutiny, with more critical energy. I'm observing, I'm looking at this. And then down here we have Virgo vibes, inner journey. So I definitely feel some Virgo energy popping up. God, he's really upset about you guys not talking and having kind of a tension. He's very upset. He's wondering if he's ruined it. A lot of what he's thinking is, did I ruin it? Did I destroy this? Spirit, guide me for so heal. The number 7 is coming up very clear for me. He's hoping you understand what he's going through and why. He's just hoping that you're going to be understanding, that you're not going to be upset or judging him on another level. He really wants you to just kind of be compassionate and just hear him out, because he does plan on calling. Right now, he's just pulling away, going within, and doing some soul searching, because he just doesn't know what to say and how to answer you about the whole move-in situation. And it's making him feel a little bit lost. And he's seeking direction and answers inside himself right now. It's almost like, I don't have an answer to give you, so I don't know what we can say together, because I know that you're looking for that. Okay. So bottom of the deck is, I'm figuring out my feelings. And that's from his heart of hearts. Since you always order from me, I'm going to give you some bonuses, girl, because you're my girl. I got to hook you up. For anyone, just so you guys know, if you're watching, if you are a consistent subscriber and a consistent person that asks questions and pays for those donations, I have no problem giving bonuses to you, just so you guys have a heads up. So you're not like, why is she getting more? It's just consistency, and it pays off when you are constantly, with me every day. You're watching me, or you're asking questions often. I'm very happy to give bonuses to people because, gratitude. Thank you so much. So thank you so much, Karima. So I bet you didn't know that part of your guys' connection has a lot to do with the inner child. And that's mom and dad issues, family disputes, and a painful past. And this may even have a lot to do with children in general. But I bet you didn't know that overall, underall, you guys had a karmic tie dealing with your family issues together. Like, that's a lot of the reason you guys as souls chose to be here and work on this, because you're kind of both helping each other work on these inner issues. And it's healing the inner child. So he's definitely going through that for sure. Okay. So let's start revealing. Ooh, we have soul connection, 2 bodies, 1 soul, the wedding ring, marriage card. Followed by you guys are twin flames. Another one. I know that this is a soul connection, and there's the twin flame. I mean, how fortunate are you to get both of these? 2 bodies, 1 soul, and I know this is a divine connection. Listen, he's thinking about how close you guys are spiritually. In this inner reflection, this inner journey, he's realizing, I'm deeply connected with Karima. This is more than it's more than physical. It's more than any of that. This is at a very deep soul level, and it's shaken him to his core. He is thinking, I need to stop worrying about the emotions between us. I really just think he's thinking about, I got to focus on work. I got to focus on my family, my schedule, and money matters. And to be honest, girl, he wants to get his mind kind of away from the emotions. So if you sense some kind of detachment, 10 of Swords, hermit mode, he is definitely pulling his energy away only to focus on money and work. okay? And his family matters. He's pulled away to focus on that, because otherwise his emotions get the best of him. And he starts rethinking and rethinking and rethinking about how deep your connection is. And again, he's only hoping to God that you can understand and listen with your heart. And he's asking in his mind, in his heart of hearts, I talk to you every day. Do you hear me? Because we have a telepathic communication. And I know that if you're aware, you can hear me, you can feel me. And so what's a lot been on his mind today is the knowing that you're a divine partner and that he wants to talk to you, but it's not time for him right now, that he's got to focus on money and work. And the way he's feeling about you even right now, the things that he isn't saying is, I know you're my true love. I know you're my twin flame. I'm not saying that, but I feel you and I love you. And I'm figuring out my feelings and what I need to do about this. His karmic situation is still ending. Like, that hasn't gone away. This is still in the works. It's happening. So that's just a little bonus. It's definitely happening. We're going to add this to the Hierophant. His overall feeling here is he has a responsibility to the community and his family. And this really is, I have a responsibility to others. And it could be his boss, his employer, his family and friends, but it's like, I have responsibilities I must still attend to, no matter what's going on in my emotional life. So what he's not telling you is that he feels the deep connection between you and he thinks about you every day. But that he has the power and the strength to pull away from his emotions, unlike you, and focus on those things to kind of come back to the relationship later. So that's the key to his strength. And he's saying, I know you're wondering how I'm staying so strong, how it looks like it doesn't bother me, but it does. The distance between you and I, the not talking as much, you think it doesn't bother me, but it actually really bothers me. But I've got to stay focused. And me and my masculine energy, I'm able to do that. I'm able to stay focused. But he's definitely thinking and feeling like the way you guys are not communicating the way you used to, that's killing him. We also have she who is wild, sauvage, untamed, wild, and mysterious, which is very much like the Knight of Wands. He's unpredictable. And he feels like you are unpredictable. Something he won't tell you is that you're very difficult to control. Not that he wants to control you, but this is something he doesn't want to tell you, is that you're not the kind of wife that would exactly submit. And he does worry about that when it comes to marriage. What kind of a submissive wife would you be? And he's not talking about the bedroom. You know, he's thinking about how would you listen to him every day? Just in everyday life. He feels like you're wild. You're not easy to tame. You're a wild spirit. He's attracted to that, but he's also scared of it. And that's why he kind of goes in a Two of Swords back and forth. I want her, but do I want her? I'm attracted to this flame, but am I going to get burned? And so in his deepest inner thoughts is, I'm afraid I'm going to get burned. The other card you have is major life changes. I'm not the same person you remember, which is he's going through some tower moments. Big time tower moments. Tower moments you didn't think would come are arriving, which is a lot of the reason he's focused at work. Because there's been some big major moments in his life recently that have made him feel like he needs to be more responsible. I get the feeling like someone's been sick, a mother perhaps, a mother bear. I'm just hearing mother bear with polar bear, mother bear. And I feel like this is the iron glove, if you will, or like tough love. That he's being difficult with you. It's like an iron fist, but covered with something soft. He's not trying to hurt you, but he's got to be difficult. He's got to be strong because he's got to care about a situation. And it's like, I'm hearing, tough love. Oh, his mother has cancer and she's sick. So that's definitely changing him. And maybe something popped up recently that made him feel like I need to get my ish together. And so he's very focused on that. Pain changes people. Fights change people. He's changed maybe even subtly and you haven't noticed it. But he's like, Karima, have you taken a look around lately and noticed my changes? Because I'm not the same person you started seeing. And I feel like he's gotten a thicker skin and a tougher backbone. He didn't used to have the strength that he has now. He's a much tougher person today. A message here from him directly to you is, look, I want to communicate, but Ten of Swords, Hermit mode, it's not time yet. I'm still going within. I'm soul searching. I'm figuring out a plan. I'm figuring out what I should do, what I want to do. I don't know yet. So he's being quiet. He does feel like this is a painful death, Ten of Swords. I know your relationship's not over, but he gets the feeling like it is over. He gets the feeling like if I don't do what she wants, it will be over. And so he's doing some soul searching to see, is he okay with that? Or is he not? I know as a reader, he's not okay with you guys being over. He's not okay with it. But he's trying to see if he will be okay if you guys don't make it. And would he be okay over there without you? I think the answer is no. I also think he's getting advice from a sister or a family friend, or maybe even a counselor, but it's a feminine energy, and he is getting advice because he's opening up and talking to a feminine here that is listening, witnessing what he's going through, and understanding and trying to have some compassion. So I feel like he is talking to someone. Perhaps it's his mom. I don't know, but he's talking to someone about, I believe, your situation with him and what he's done, how long he's done it, how deep he stepped into this. Should he get out of this? Should he stay in this? So I do feel like he's getting advice. And yay, the best is for last. I want to fix this. Just how? I'm feeling scared and confused. And that's really the truth. Just how, Karima? How do I fix the issues between us without giving you the answers I know you're seeking? I'm scared to call you like that. I'm scared to open up conversation like that because I know it's going to get brought up and I don't have the answers. So I'm confused. What should I do? So he's seeking, he's soul searching, but I think you should know in his heart of hearts, more than anything, he wants to fix things with you. Absolutely. So it's not over. Don't, for 1 second, count your chickens before they hatch. Because he is saying it's far from over. This is a break. This is a little separation. This is some quiet time. This is some introspection, observation period. This is not the end of you and I. I know it feels like that, but I still love you very much. I'm just focused on my responsibilities and my family right now. So he really needs you to understand that. And I will read a message here from the polar bear, the Hierophant, which stands for marriage, commitment, community, and responsibilities. Now, this card talks about the role faith plays in someone's daily life. Questions of faith are not easily answered, but they're sought after. The polar bear, who is seen as one who keeps ancestral knowledge safe and sound, is the mediator between the ancestor world and ourselves. The polar bear is cemented in a role as keeper of acceptable ways and doing things that they always must. Unlike humans who need books to keep up with wisdom, the polar bear's library is a place. It's a space he's born, in a space he will die. The world or the environment in which he lives is deeply connected to him. And unlike most humans, the polar bear needs this deep connection to a place that is as much important to it as its faith. For he knows that when he is connected to that, then he is connected to spirit. In business and career, it means that your person is having faith to pull something off, something important with work. Pull off enough money, pull off the next role of security. Maybe get through hard times in the business and the company. Hanging in there, hoping for a promotion, hoping for a raise, perhaps hoping for more hours or hoping for a new position altogether. But he's had a lot of failures in business and career. And he wants to stand tall, and he has faith that he's going to have a much better pay, much better career, much better money than he has right now. So he's working really hard to get more stable financially, and as a man, that's very important to him. This is why he's not the same person. This may not have been important to him last month or last year, but it's very important to him right now. In family and relationships, it says, do you have faith and trust in the people around you? One's lack of faith in another creates a shallow, unreceptive relationship. And this leads to looking at yourself with disappointment. There's a place of sadness for him. Oh, yes, you can donate another card, honey. There's a place in sadness for him where he wants to tell you he feels really bad about not being a trustworthy person. Okay, I'll pause. I'll wait for you so you don't miss this message. Or you could just do it after. I trust you if you want to do it after. Thank you, all of you who are still watching me, though, and listening to Karima's reading. There's always something good you can get out of every reading, that's for sure. And I'm so grateful you guys are watching to the end. I wish I could answer questions for all of you. Oh, thank you, Doja. Please, Doja, get back on being part of the Hunter Club again, girl. Get back into that. Or be an ultimate subscriber when you can, an ultimate member. That would really suit you for the readings you like to get. That would benefit you a lot if you could find some way to set that aside. That would be awesome. You're welcome. I can't wait, girl. Is there a plan for the annual ultimate? Yes, Doja, you can do 500 one month and 500 another month. I know that's a bit to chew off, but your membership will start whenever it's finished being paid off. But you can do that in 2. If you have to break it in 4, I can let you do that. But the membership won't start till it's done being paid off. So I try to do it in 2. But you'll get a lot of freebies with that. Oh, Karima, you're back. Okay, girl. Okay, no worries. I'll get you another card and you get me tomorrow. I trust you. All right. Well, Karima. So in relationships, he's really feeling like he's mad at himself because he's not been a trustworthy person. So he's definitely kind of trying to improve on that. He wants to be a trustworthy man, a trustworthy person, a dependable person. And so he just wants to be a better human. And I don't blame him for that. And he's doing a lot of soul searching about the kind of character he has. So he's just like, I really want to improve on my personal character. Okay, girly. So, when in regards to you, he wants to be a more impressive man. His feelings are, I want to show you that I'm more worthy of you, Karima, that I'm a good man. I don't want you to look at me, look down on me, like I'm just some person that doesn't have it together and that's not respectable and that is codependent and that is not trustworthy. He doesn't want you to look at him like that. So he's really trying to become a better person. He really wants to feel worthy of you. And I think that's like the biggest part of his feelings for you. In his own health and well-being, he just wants to find his faith, who he is, his morals. And more than anything, he wants to be trustworthy. And you need to be quiet, Matt. Okay? Maddie, you need to be quiet, lover. Where's your headphones? Oh, okay. So this is how he feels about you, Savage, okay? Turn that down.
This is why no one ever goes up here.
Okay. So Savage says this is how he feels about you. She who is wild casts a spell to change her most untamed self. She is caught up in a whirlwind of thinking into her wildness. She's a wild soul. She's a pendulum, back and forth, one of her tools for exploring her true nature. Her 2 crow companions flutter by her as they watch her mysteries unfold. Savage turns from light to dark, then back again. She knows the power in being both and neither. Here is the primitive pattern of her authentic self. Her eyes are closed, and they are better now when they're closed to hear the voice of the universe calling back to her. She's very spiritual. She's a person who can stop bad things from happening and can bless and protect. Savage is true to herself. The message of this card is that your person feels that you are authentic and true to yourself, Karima. And that your reflection of being authentic in who you are is causing him to do a mirror reflection of who he is. And as he looks into the reflection, he sees one truth: I'm not authentic. I'm not true to myself. I see my lies. I see my false deceptions. You are helping him to reflect at what he is not. And that's why he's pulling away. You being so sure of yourself is actually repelling him. And I know you're not doing this on purpose. But that's why he's done a lot of this pull away, is because you're being so real and so honest and so there, present. And he's seeing, I am not that way. So he's definitely doing the work. He wants to be a better person. But he feels like you're this truth that he needs to be worthy of. So, as he's taking time away from you, doing random acts of self-love, self-care, he's getting advice. And he's gently moving towards his truth. There's not very many people that are going to support him right now on his journey. He's on his own. He's got to discover who he is and his worth. And this is very painful, this kind of separation, this quick, abrupt change in energy. And really what you feel between you and him is something got cut. An energy got cold and there's been some distance. And that is just your energy reflecting to him and him pulling away. That's what happened, and that's what it is. How can he get the magic back? And I think that's what he's wondering. How can I create the magic back between the both of us? He more than anything wants to get back to the way things were. And I think he's, over the next few weeks here, going to be making time to do that. Let's get 2 more cards on how he's feeling, okay? Some confessions from his heart of hearts. But I just want you to know it's nothing you did wrong. You being authentic is helping him heal, and you're doing a good job. And a lot of this healing is for both of you. But it has a lot to do with him. But him pulling away from you is triggering abandonment issues from childhood and triggering, what did I do wrong? What's wrong with me? Where do I need to correct myself? Virgo vibes of criticism. So that your inner child is healing all the criticism you felt. So in a way, he is triggering you as well. And believe me, he wants to fix this with you. Okay, so let's get another confession here from him. So I'm feeling stuck. We are working together in the astral. I'm scared. This is the biggest part. Too many changes too fast. Okay, bottom of the deck, he's speaking his truth now. He's just trying to be honest with himself. He's trying really hard to be authentic with you. And that's why he doesn't want to lie to you, because he wants to be an honest person. He wants to be a man of his word. He does feel like, in his opinion, talking about moving in together is too fast right now. Even though he's manifested it, he's envisioned it, he's thought about it, and he's talked about it in the past. All that's true. But right now, with what he's going through, it's too fast to even talk about it. And he's like, I'm feeling stuck right now. I don't know what to do. It's kind of like, I said I'd be ready by this time. And then when you call them on it and you're like, are you ready? They're like, uh-oh, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. And so for him, it caught up to him quicker than he thought. And for you, it's gone by way slower than you thought. So together, do that work in the astral, which is prayer, communication, telepathy. Lots of communication back and forth in your mind to him. Send him those telepathic messages and receive his answers. Do that by candlelight. Maybe even get a journal and see if you could just write down. Automatic writing is what they call it. Write down what he might be telling you from the spirit realm. So you might get a journal and try automatic writing and see what comes to you about his answers. Just automatic, free-flowing. Because he is ready to communicate with you in the astral. He's just really struggling down here on this realm. And with the Ten of Swords, let's end with that. And that's been the biggest issue between you guys, is a lack of transparency, a lack of communication and vulnerability, and feeling like you've been shut down or blocked emotionally, or there's some kind of a wall between you guys. And this card says, the pigeon is often referred to as the rat of the sky and is considered more of a pest than a powerful animal. But just like the rat, the pigeon has many lessons. And only the foolish would turn their backs on this bird's wisdom. Due to the easy food supply, these birds have become quite the urban dwellers. And like their human urbanites, they prefer the company of other pigeons and other people. Pigeons can become quite territorial about land, and especially when the eating is good, but not territorial enough to defend it. When the supply has run dry, this is the lesson of the Ten of Swords. When your supply has run dry and it's time for you to face it and move on, staying where you currently are is not an option, and it only brings you pain and misery. Oh, so you want another card as well? Is it these ones? DM Confessions? Yes, we can do these ones as well. So when this card comes up, it says, what's done is done. It's over. And much like the pigeon, it's time to have a new flow and a new flock to be in. When this comes in a relationship reading, it's never a good card to get. You know, Ten of Swords, about how someone's feeling is, you've betrayed me, you've hurt me, you've backstabbed me, things have been over, it's a painful ending, or it just expresses how painful the betrayal feels. So it's not a happy card, we all know that. But this is a good card to see in a relationship reading, as the fact that it means difficult times, difficult conversations, and things that need to get off our chest have come to an end. So thank God for that. Sometimes it means the relationship itself has come to an end, but not always. Most times it's said that it represents an ending of something, like the end to an argument, the end to a legal matter, the end to a hard time. Either way, you must be prepared to move on with this energy, that something no longer is any more good and its purpose has run out. It also says, what has someone been in denial about? And is someone trying to stay somewhere where they no longer belong? And I'm going to leave you with this very important message here on this card. He no longer belongs in the world he's used to living in, Karima. The world he's used to living in with his family has changed forever. And that's very hard to accept. His mom's dealing with a terminal illness. His relationship is at a terminal ending. Who he is as who he's been over the last 10 years of his life has dramatically changed. And it's very hard for a lot of people to sit there and deal with that truth, that life is not the way it's always been. And adjusting to those changes takes time. And I know he's asking you to have a little patience, have a little understanding. He's not quite adjusted to this new life. but it is coming to an end, and I think this is good news. Life as he knows it is no more. Things have changed between you and him forever. Why? Because you got real. You brought out what needed to be brought out into the open, and it needed to be done, and you listened. That changed him, but it's for the better. It's pushing him, it's pressuring him to change as well, and to deal with his inauthenticity, and to deal with the life he's living that is not real. How can we go on pretending? And that's really your message. How can we go on pretending? We can't go on pretending like I'm okay waiting in this mess and you're okay living in it. And really, you threw out the red flag and you're like, honey, it's not okay anymore. It doesn't mean I don't love you. It doesn't mean that I'm not here compassionate and understanding. It means you and I can't live like this anymore. And whatever that means for you and me, that's what's going to happen. So you've busted out the truth, girl. And that's it. And he's dealing with it. So this distance, this separation, believe me, it's just inner reflection. And that's healthy. That's good. Let's get some messages, confessions from his heart of hearts to you. Ooh, and 111 minutes and 1 second when I pulled it out. Look at all those ones. Spirit, please guide and direct me for a message from Soheil, from his heart of hearts. See, from his heart of hearts. Let's see, and how many more did you want? You'll do 15 extra. I wanted 1 card with the written message. Okay. $30. Okay, got you. So bottom of the deck here is I have so many fantasies I do want to play out with you. When can we begin? He fantasizes about you all day long. And I've known that even a couple weeks back when we did your readings. He definitely envisions a life with you. For him, it's a break from real life to just daydream about being married to you, having a life with you. That's a relief to him. To be in those fantasies is a relief and a break from his depressing real life. And more than anything, his heart desires those fantasies to play out. Karima, have you ever seen that show WandaVision on Disney Plus? Well, in the WandaVision, she loses her love of her life. And it was in one of the Marvel movies, And she wants to, with all her powers, manifest him back into this other dimension to where they're living a normal life. And so they're out living this life, and he's kind of not a figment of her imagination, but he's a separate creation that she's created, a piece of him. He carries her love's memories and consciousness, but the body is gone. So he exists in this other realm. And in that realm, they have a home and a marriage and babies. But everyone else is like, that's not real, that's not real. And she's like, listen, I don't give a damn if it's real or not. It's my life, and I threaten you if you try to take it. Because it was real for her. And she needed that. And so anyways, that's just a show. But I do feel like your person, in a sense, is fantasizing to the point where it's a break from his life. So he does fantasize about a life with you, and it feels real. It feels real sometimes. So it hurts him to come out of that. And sometimes I think that's what slows him down, is that he fantasizes so much that he doesn't take action. He needs to get out of the fantasy and live in the reality. And I feel like that's the problem you and him have. that you want him to come out of fantasy and live in the reality with you. You feel like his head's in the clouds too much. And that's why it's so healthy that you're calling him out. MBB604, you're donating? Oh, thank you. Okay, girl. Thank you. So let's pull out the other cards. I promise I'm coming home, Karima. Don't give up on me. Oh, that's from his heart of hearts. He's like, baby, God, I know you think I'm gone, but I'm not. I'm not gone. I promise, no matter what happens, I'm coming home. Oh, that's so warm. I feel the love. I feel the love from him. God, he just wants to be home with you. He really does. That's a beautiful feeling I have. I talk to you through lyrics of songs. So if you're driving, if you're just flicking through channels, you know, sometimes he sends you a message. Take a moment, receive it from a song, even if you don't recognize the song. Listen to the words of it and see, he's sending me a message because he is. His higher self communicates with you through music. And next, love scares the SHIT out of me, but I want it.
Mama,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna fight the Pumpkin King.
Yay. So if you feel like he's definitely scared about committing to you completely, yeah, there's definitely fear there, but he wants it no matter what. He wants it. So you are an absolute desire, Queen of Wands. He's not going to give up on you. It scares him. It's going to change his whole life. But that's beautiful. It doesn't matter if it does change his whole life. We're all going to meet these towers. Nothing lasts forever. He's scared, but he's going to go for it, Karima. He promises. Look at that. He wants to fix things, and he promises that he's not going to give up. I love it. You're very lucky, girl. I have every faith in him that he's going to fix this. I really do. He's speaking his truth. Let him go through some of that reflection. I'm so glad that you've triggered him to be real and honest with himself. I'm so glad. So good that you did that. All right. Just a little bonus. I saw weight on me and commitment. Just saying. Saw it. Okay, so who else? MBB, you donated. All right, let's get into your question. You're welcome, Karima. All right, so you sent Cash App. Okay. And Nicolette, how many questions did you submit in Cash App? 1, 2, how many cards? Was it 30? I don't remember. Hey, Doja. 30, yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, I thought it was that. Okay, so what is the question you want to know? Self-concept is the key to manifest. That's right. Okay, so what didn't I see in the connection with M? Okay. Let's see. What did you not see? Spirit guide and direct me. What did you not see? What did she not see? Did she not see? Did she not see? What did she not see? Somebody felt like they couldn't breathe. Okay? Somebody felt like they were suffocating. They couldn't breathe. They couldn't be real. They couldn't be authentic. They couldn't let loose. And really, I'm just hearing, I couldn't breathe. That's something you didn't see. Maybe it was you who couldn't breathe in that relationship, or maybe it was them. But somebody did not see that they were feeling smothered in some sense. What else did you not see? Oh, no, it was them. Okay. So you didn't see that they felt like they couldn't breathe. Maybe it was anxiety. Maybe it was a panic. Oh, Doja, this is MBB 604. Spirit guide and direct me. What did they not see? Somebody's senses were just not aware. They were unawakened. You know, I'm getting the feeling that somebody's underwater. You can kind of hear what's going on outside, but not really. Did somebody have an issue with drowning or almost drowning? Because, I mean, can't breathe and can't hear, and now I'm feeling like I'm underwater. Is there an issue there? Is there some trauma? Maybe it's just the metaphor of, I feel like I'm drowning. That's the energy of suffocation and not hearing. I feel like I'm drowning. Okay. He had anxiety issues. Okay. So he probably went through several panic attacks. And I've had those anxiety attacks myself. And it does feel like your ears are ringing. You get tunnel vision and you're going to faint. Your heart starts racing. That's extreme anxiety. So maybe that's something you didn't realize, that he was experiencing sensory issues in the relationship, high anxiety attacks. Oh, Nicolette, she had a reading as well. I forgot. I'm sorry, Nicolette. I jumped on with MBB and I wasn't thinking. Nicolette, you'll be right after this. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I'll give you a bonus card for your patience. I'm so sorry. You get a bonus, so it's worth it for you. I'm so sorry. Doja, don't let me know the question and the amount, please. Okay. So let's get under the bottom of the deck here, NBB, and see what's going on. So we have judgment, and this is the past comes up to haunt you and bite you, doesn't it? We all pay for it in the end. Something that happened a long time ago, the results are still going on in the present. And judgment is bringing up the past. And the overall bottom line energy of what you didn't know before was there was a lot of baggage in the past that got brought up in your relationship. So trauma and baggage. We have the world. And so this could have been a karmic connection. And we had to finish those cycles out. We had to complete something here. But the world could also mean completion. And it was the perfect timing. It was divine timing, how it happened, when it happened. You had a purpose in this person's life, and this person had a purpose in yours. And this is the main reason to accomplish completing trauma bonds from the past life. That's what I'm hearing. Completing trauma bonds and trauma karma. And obviously what comes in with that is anxiety. Death to the old. There you go. This is great. This is what you didn't know, is that this had to end. It was part of the completion process. It was part of solving karmic issues. It had to end. It was destined to end, and it was destiny. But that's okay. Now we can move on. But you had a past life connection with this person. This wasn't the first time that you've ever met them in your whole lives. Like, you had some karma, and there was something in a past life that I do feel followed you here, and you guys met for a reason. The timing was all destiny, and you guys had to solve these karmic issues together. To me, it was very much a karmic contract. And I do think what you didn't know is you guys fulfilled it. There was some kind of awakening and revelation and healing, at least recognition, that happened. And that was why it happened, so we could figure this out. Bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. I think you instinctively, intuitively always knew this. You always knew in your heart of hearts that this was a karmic connection. I've known you in a past life. I have issues I have to address. You have issues you have to address. And then you probably thought to yourself, you met me so you could solve your issues. You met me so I could help you get through some of your karmas. You instinctively knew that that was definitely part of the purpose and part of the reason. And so did you solve some karma? Yes. Do I think this is going to get brought up again at some point? It's possible. But to be honest, it was meant to end. And I think that's something you didn't know, that it was in the books. It was in your astrological chart. And this connection was meant to have the world and death, which it was meant to be finished and over. There was meant closure. And so something you didn't know is that you needed closure. And if you don't have closure, you're going to get closure. This person may be withholding closure from you, but you're going to get closure. That's just part of the circle. That's part of the process and the contract. So yeah, your reading is saying, listen, you either have closure or you're going to get it. But that's something you need to know. And Scorpio vibes, woo, super high, and Pisces. Okay? So Pisces and Scorpio, all over the place. And there's something karmically in your astrological chart. I follow Vedic. I don't know what you follow. But those zodiac signs or those house placements, 12 and 8, are dynamic, dynamite, energy for truth bombs about why this relationship ever happened in the first place. Personally, I think you guys just came here to solve some karma. But that's what I see. That's what came in for you. And Nicolette, I'm here now. Thank you so much, MBB. I hope that resonated for you. I really do. I hope it did. And that's, I don't know. That's what I see, something you didn't know. I hope that gave you clarity. Thank you, MBB. And Nicolette, honey, I'm here. So what is your questions? Yeah, I don't think Markers is here. So Doja, if you could help keep track, that would be awesome. Hi, Markers. Oh, he is here. Speak of the devil, he's here. So Nicolette, what is your question? Doja, MBB donated $2. So she did $30 on Cash App. All right, Nicolette, what is the situation between Monica and I? All right, let's get into it. And Nicolette, you had 30, right? Yeah, I checked. Okay. So what is the situation between Monica and I? Let's see. Where do I feel called to pull? I feel called about this one. Spirit, what is the situation between Monica and Nicolette? Monica and Nicolette. Please, Spirit, guide and direct me, Monica and Nicolette. Oh yeah, Trudy, is she here anymore? All right. So look at this 88. Does the number 88 stand out to you in your reading? This is accelerating very fast, accelerated motion. This is 8 of Wands. We are moving into a Knight of Cups energy. Right now, your person is trapped in fear mentally. Mentally exhausted is what I'm hearing. Feeling stuck, like I can't reach out. I can't be the partner that they need. I can't be the person that I need to be in this situation. Nicolette, this person's like, I can't be what this person needs. So there is some set of fear. Okay. However, I think we are moving into, look at that, the Wheel of Fortune popping out. Yep, we're moving into a reconnection, actually. And Knight of Cups was in a month. We're going to very much within a month, max 8 weeks, move into, I'm going to come back into your life in some way. I'm going to love you emotionally. I'm going to reach out to you emotionally. I'm going to take action towards you. Okay. Now, this person is scared to death about being in a commitment. There might be fear of commitment. There's fear of commitment issues for sure. But they feel like they're being pressured spiritually to come be in this connection. And they can't escape their desire, their yearning, and their love. This card represents speed, swift movement, hope, and passion above all. Okay, this is the ending of a delay. The conditions around you are perfect, and there's something rapidly reaching ahead. You should be enthusiastic and excited about the Knight of Cups. All right? So we're moving into love. Now, commitment, that's another story, but I can't help how I feel. When this person is mentally trapped in fear, it reveals that it's actually their own fear in their head that's immobilized them. There's nothing really preventing them from making a decision or a choice to go be committed in this situation. They need to have faith in what their heart's telling them, faith in what they feel. But first, your person must face their fears about what people and outsiders are going to think about this connection. So there is fear about your type of relationship and fear about what family and friends or outsiders are going to say, which makes them scared about commitment. So many individuals choose to stay in this place of mental fear. And they can't see the road ahead. They feel misguided and they have a false sense of security being here. They're honestly just scared to go to the next level and move forward in their life. They need to seek out wise counsel. They can't do this alone. They need some help and some tools to get them out of this mental stuckness and this mental fog. They're forgetting how strong they are. They need courage. So you too, this is how you feel. Was I right about her being my life lesson? You are validating so much. That's so good. There's purpose in this relationship. There's divine purpose. Okay. But it's about having faith more in yourself than what everyone else thinks or feels. And it's about trusting your heart and your desires and being faithful and committed and honest to your heart, your desires and your passions. This is a test of time. This is a test of the soul. And it's saying, don't be trapped by what people think and what people say. That shouldn't stop you from living your life that you want to live. Live it. I feel like within 4 weeks, which is a month, things are going to turn around dramatically. And I feel like you guys could be going away to see each other or going on a trip, or there's some kind of movement emotionally that makes a doorway open for a reconnection. But Cupid's arrows are going to be sent out within 4 weeks. That's what I see. That's what I feel for you, girl. You're very welcome. I love you. Thank you for being here and ordering. And is Trudy still here? If not, I'll just get Trudy another time. Hey, Eat Me. You love her so much. Aww. Well, I really wish you guys the best of luck. And let those Cupid's arrows fly. I see good things in a month. I really do. So Keep praying, keep lighting those candles, calling in love, being open, all of it. She said terrible things to me. Oh, well, it was her fear. Our fear has a bad mouth, you know? Trust me. And there's probably some regrets behind that for what she said. And if she's been quiet, it's because she wasn't being genuine to her heart at all. She was speaking out of her butt. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. MBB, you donated another 10? Okay. Thank you so much. Markers, is Trudy here? You're so welcome, Nicolette. I'll give you a bonus message, MBB, for your little bonus donation, even though it's not 15. I'm going to give you a card from your person. Even though you had the world and death, let's give you one more. What does this person want to say? What does this person want to say? You're welcome. Broke free. Ah! That's what your reading was saying. Remember? Death in the world. Broke free of karmic cycles and drama over. I love it. I love it. That's just a confirmation that your person's like, thank you for helping me deal with that. And you too, you thanking this person for helping you deal with your stuff, because this was definitely a healing. That relationship that you were in was a healing, because look, bottom of the deck, you guys were both tired and exhausted, overwhelmed. You guys both had a lack of boundaries and did a lot of overgiving. And that was really healed. And that was like the main karmic cycle in that relationship, boundaries and respect for self and standards, right? So I love that bonus for you. That's awesome, because that's literally what your reading said. That's so great. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. Trudy's not here. I will see you guys again tomorrow. So much love and light. I'm giving you guys hugs and kisses, virtual, of course. If you want to watch more of my videos, go here to my channel and click live. And then below, you're going to see tons of videos. They're all listed under live, though. Okay? I hope you subscribe and stick around. Please comment if any of these readings resonated with you. Let us know. You know, spread the word like a dirty bird about this channel if you can. I'm trying to grow it. It's trying. And don't forget to subscribe to my new channel. I haven't premiered yet, but it's all about astrology, zodiacs, nakshatras, transits, awesome astro and spirit science podcasts too. So that's connected here to my page. So subscribe over there so you don't miss when I premiere on all the astrology stuff. Okay? I love you guys so much, and I'll see you again. Thank you, Markers, and thank you, Doja. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I love you. Bye, MBB and Nicolette. And Karima, thank you so much. Nicolette, I said the other night that Spirit called me to you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, Nicolette. That means the world to me. Thank you so much. Thank you. That just fills my heart with joy. Thank you for that energy exchange. I love you all for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.